So no touch muna on mid caps. So we are at the mid stage markup phase target versus the mid caps and small caps. Yung equal weighted cues natin is growing strength, breaking all-time high, and it's resuming its markup phase. This RTL no in MMFI, then we can experience a broader market rally. So in this video, ang goal natin is to become updated with what's happening with the market and basically to prepare us ahead no for this upcoming trading week. So today is July 8, 2024, 4:24 p.m. Philippine time. So let's get into it. Let's discuss the markets right quick. So let's start with the SPY. So analyze muna natin ano yung nangyari sa indices natin. So basically the SPY is printing new all-time highs. Still in a strong uptrend and some comments ko lang no is we are reaching this 1618 target no. So we are at the mid stage markup phase target at 554. So we might experience some consolidation or some pullback for the upcoming days along with the Qs since medyo overextended na rin. So by the looks of our Qs, so turn on lang natin yung mga indicators natin. So may red ping na rin yung Qs natin. So coming from this multi-day range, it tested the KC10, the 10-day moving average, and then resumed its rally after the unemployment data and yung mga dovish news for the last trading week. So later on, discuss din natin yan. So by the looks of it, our SPY and Qs is doing good, no? SPY and Qs is doing good. Yung mga mega caps natin are doing good. So mid caps, no? Medyo ito showing some relative weakness, no? Versus other indices. So we can see that despite the SPY and Qs hitting new all-time highs, yung mid caps natin is diverging from those two indices. So wala tayong makitang strength coming from the mid caps and even the small caps. Still inside this channel range, even breaking below the 50-day, breaking below the 100-day moving average with the bearish candle close nung Friday. So no touch muna on mid caps. As long as nandito pa tayo sa channel na to. Even small caps, no touch muna, no. So the small caps medyo may onting bias ako with small caps right now since we are hovering above the 200 level, which is a round number area. And on Friday, we experienced this hammer. Na nag-indicate ng some bullish recovery or indecision candle siya but may slight bullishness, no. So we can see that nagkaroon ng tail, nagkaroon ng initial sell-off, but end of day, it resumed inside this mother bar. So kumbaga kung titignan natin tong 3-day, 5-day trading range na yan, para siyang inside bar para siyang inside bar structure. And then if it creates this hammer on the inside bar, on the mother bar, most likely it will recover to the upside. So at the same time, our RSI for small caps is hovering above the RSI MA. So doing good yung small caps natin versus the mid caps. Na below the 20-day, below the 50-day, and even the 100-day moving average. So that's our indices, yung mga core indices natin. Looking at our equal weighted indices, RSP, is still inside this triangle range. Pwede rin siyang inversed, doesn't matter, but bottom line, it's hovering above the 100-day moving average, tong red line natin. So doing good overall, but showing relative weakness no versus the SPY, yung market cap weighted na counterpart niya. So nung Friday, for me, doing good din yung RSP natin overall. Created this hammer or parang dragonfly doji, doesn't matter. Parang ganun din yung ginawa ng IWM. It's an inside bar. Ito yung mother bar natin, tong red bar na yan. After 2 days, counter rallied, sold off nung Friday but recovered. Recovered well above the 100-day moving average. So ito, on the other hand, our equal weighted Qs. So we can see that versus the RSP, versus the mid caps and small caps, yung equal weighted Qs natin is showing strength, breaking all-time high, and it's resuming its markup phase. So coming from this big accumulation structure, actually ang layo pa ng main targets natin sa $107 mark pa. So yung 1618 target natin, yung for this equal weighted Qs. So ano yung message na binibigay ng equal weighted Qs na to? Most likely and most possibly magkakaroon tayo ng rotation toward Nasdaq 100 names na non-mega cap, I mean. So yun yung parang big signal na pinapakita ng equal weighted cues natin. So let's look at our growth and value counterpart or growth and value measure natin. So basically SPY-G, SPY-V ratio is on a strong momentum mode. Basically ang pinapakita na ito, growth outperforms value. So even mid-caps and mid-cap growth versus mid-cap value on Thursday and Friday it resumed its counter rally. Kumbaga, growth resumed its strength on the other half of the trading week last week. So growth is outperforming value in all segments. Sa SPY, sa mid caps, and even the small caps. So if you're gonna focus your capital, basically focus on growth names, no? Focus on growth names. So yun nga, bottom line for our indices, yung market cap weighted indices natin, yung SPY and Qs natin is slightly overextended. Most probably and most possibly, it will take a rest or pull back for the meantime. And at the same time, may CPI and PPI news tayo, no? For Thursday and Friday. At the same time, we will be having three major bank earnings, no? Major bank earnings on Friday. Before the bell yung earnings release nila. Wells Fargo, Citigroup, and JP Morgan JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs. Later on, tignan natin. So may high probability rotation tayo na may experience toward non-mega cap Nasdaq 100 names based on our views and our data and yung facts na pinapakita ng charts natin. So focus on equal weighted yung mga non-mega cap names in the Nasdaq 100. So let's look at internals. Based on MMTW. Wait lang, hold up. We are still below the 50 level. So kahit na yung SPY mo, yung Qs mo, breaking all-time high, may overall weakness pa rin talaga in terms of market breadth, no? So ito yung percent of stocks above the 20-day average. So if mas madami pa ring names na below their 20-day moving average, it indicates weak short-term momentum or weak short-term bullish momentum. Even our MMFI, yung 50-day average natin na basis or yung benchmark natin, yung percentage of stocks above the 50-day average, basically, mas madami pa rin names na below their 50-day moving average. Ano yung pinaka-message nun? May overall weakness pa rin, no? May overall weakness pa rin in the markets kahit na yung SPY mo and Qs mo is breaking all-time high. This data presents an opportunity to rotate outward. So, kumbaga, nandun tayo sa oversold level or nasa healthy levels of market breadth na may possibility if we break above this RTL in MMFI, then we can experience a broader market rally. Basically. So even our MMOH, yung 100-day average basis natin, mas madami pa rin names below their 100-day moving average. So that indicates general weakness in the broader market. That's our indices watch and yung overall big picture view. And even yung market internals tinignan natin.